America's got a problem. Clock it.
Oh Lord. Again. A fucking again.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited for you to be here. Hello loves, nice to see you again. Anyways, please like, subscribe, and let's begin. Please. So this week's video is gonna be basically a recap of what's been happening with September, because this month y'all has been something so far. Let's begin our first topic of the month. The presidential debate between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. Their first ever, meeting each other officially in that type of sense of how they had their debate around, I believe, September 10th or the 11th. No, wait, September 10th. They had their first ever presidential debate, and let me just pull up my notes here, guys. Bear with me. Girl. So basically, yes, like the debate was a debate I never seen before in my short lifespan in American politics. It was truly remarkable of how, first of all, our girl, if that's not your girl, you have a problem. Yeah. But anyways, our girl, Kamala Harris, she had professionalism, she had decorum, she was able to answer all the questions that all the moderators, were asking her. She didn't clap back at Trump. Of course, she had her little instances that she wanted to, say something. And my favorite part where she was like, she pauses, she goes like, this former president, where she wanted to say something else. To be honest, who wouldn't? I was truly enthralled by her and her stance on, of course, there were at least 3 topics, like at least the war in Gaza, of course, that people want to see resolved. What's another topic I believe she kind of diverged from? Hold on, let me think. Her stance on immigration, there you go. Her stance on immigration is something she kind of didn't give a full answer to. Meanwhile, our former president, sadly, he did not at all answer. At the very beginning of the debate, it's like, sure he was calm, he was trying to be in the moment, but my favorite part, and that's why she earned my respect even more, is how after she was putting some bait, basically, that rhymes. What I'm trying to say is, after she was leaving little hints for him to pick up and, for her to basically, get him to catch the bait. She was egging him on about the sizes of his rallies, basically. Is something that really got to him. And it was remarkable to see how everything went downhill with that debate. And Trump was the same rhetoric. Nothing new, nothing special.
I said what I said.
Nothing new, nothing special at all. The same playbook about attacking immigrants, about literally dividing people. And it was nothing new. I was truly gobsmacked by the childness of Trump and his answers, and how he didn't answer anything at all that was being asked of him. And halfway through the debate, you see the unhingedness of it all, and how the moderators, I really do respect them as well. For once, they literally, they literally cut the debate and intervened and actually provided facts, like tangible facts about what was going on. And even now, the narrative that the far right and more extreme people of this nation, unfortunately, are still pushing on is how Kamala, she was cheating or whatever. She had information. No, she was just prepared, and she is a responsible leader. She knows what she's talking about. She has more years in the game than Trump. For God's sake, she was a former prosecutor. She went to law school. What did he do besides scamming people?
Well, yes.
by scamming his supporters. It's truly something to behold, that debate, and I implore you to watch it to see how Kamala Harris is the epitome of a president in today's time, sadly, in America, of what we are where we are at. It is your own belief of where you obviously go. This is not a channel where I tell you to go vote, because I would never do that. That's the privilege of being in this country. You get to decide who you vote for and your beliefs. But the qualities of a leader is always supporting and uplifting, no matter who you are. If you're opposed to me, if you support me, I want to unite you, and we should come to a place of compromise in this country, mutual understanding. I personally will go with the party that has common sense, and that's something that truly lacks in today's country, is just the basic principle of common sense and using logic. That's it. That's it.
Were you silent or were you silenced?
Literally a week, not even a week after the debate, and sadly it's happening. And of course we are happy that a second assassination attempt wasn't successful, because believe it or not, again, less than a week, Trump had a second assassination attempt in Mar-a-Lago.
Nobody asked.
believe on Monday. Today is Friday. Yeah, on Monday of September, what's it called? The 15th or the 16th? Around there, or the weekend, if my memory serves me correctly. There was a second assassination attempt on Trump at his home in Mar-a-Lago from a former, Trump supporter. And I forgot the name of this guy. If I find it, I would put it up somewhere here. But basically, this guy, he was an extremist as well. He was a revolutionary. And when I mean revolutionary, I please go find more further resources in the news. Please go do that. My mind is just going right now. This guy was, a revolutionary. He was literally trying to start a revolution to, like a libertarian type of mentality. That like he was going to colleges. Anyways, that's besides the point. It's strange how a lot of former Trump supporters are attacking him, because they see the idiocy that he is, that Trump embodies, that Trump is. He lacks common sense. For example, what I don't understand by people, a lot of the hard times that we're going in, which I agree, we are going through hard times in the economy wise, inflation, actually it's stagflation. Let's call it what it is. It's stagflation. That's going to be happening soon. Trust and believe. But basically, the notion that everything was better under Trump, how do you think that happened? That was by Obama. Economic policies take time to go into effect in the country. You really think something can happen in this country in 4 years by every new presidential term? No, it takes time. Please put that through your head when you are going to the voting booth. Use common sense and logic. That's all I have to say, people.
Fuck!
Sorry, I get very passionate about this, and I wish I had my notes, right here, for I can just, read off, because trust me, guys, I make notes, but when I edit stuff like this, I get discombobulated. But anyways, what I was saying, Trump almost got assassinated for the second time. Thank God, in this country, political violence is never encouraged or endorsed, especially on this channel, this small channel. And what I believe as the American electorate should know, and that we should all just practice, please, is common sense, patience, and understanding of each other. And we'll be a great nation, because to be honest, I really do feel like in this country, and Kamala Harris actually stated this during the debate, and then since after, we have so many things in common with each other than what divides us. And sadly, what Trump embodies is an ideology of division, of fear. And basically that's also just politics in general. But he truly allowed that voice of fear to resurge itself, to come back into the American you know, mainstream, unfortunately, as I think we can all attest to prior to 2016. Of course, it's always been there in this country. This country has always had fear, hate, discrimination, no matter what. Hopefully, guys, you enjoyed my little tangent there. I'm sorry if I went too much. Be who you are. Second update of the week is Nikocado Avocado. Oh my god, this bitch weighed almost 400 something pounds, and then about a week ago as well.
Step your pussy up, honey. Get a job. Own a business, bitch. Suck a dick.
Like, I think, early September, early September. He came out again. How you doing? He came back to the internet, guys. Like, he came back to the internet. He came back to show us, hey, for the last 2 years, I've been on my game. I've been losing weight. Meanwhile, you guys have been watching 2 years. By the way, he made 2 years worth of content. And he's been posting as regular. I think, though, the last 9 months to 8 months is, like, kind of lagging, and, like, you know, we haven't been getting that much. Which is completely understandable, too. And if you watch a lot of the videos, and I'm proud that some people on the internet clocked it, of how a lot of the, you know, stuff that will be in his videos, like McDonald's promotions or other fast food promotions, were like about 1 to 2 years ago events. I forgot what one of them was for a Cars thing, if my memory serves me correctly. Girl. Yeah, but he was talking about how I am always 2 steps ahead. I'm like, first of all, you can barely walk. Oh! No, I'm being nice. Yeah. I'll be nice for once in this video. I mean, I'm always nice. What are you talking about? Anyways, like, congratulations for him, obviously, for improving his health and whatever. You know, everybody deserves that, and just lucky him. Also, going back to politics a little bit, literally right after the event, besides the second assassination attempt that we discussed earlier, his, you know, running mate, you know, JD Vance, went on MSNBC, if my memory serves me correctly, because I did watch it, and it was hilarious. And what I mean by hilarious, I mean truly, it just proves to us what, sadly, the Republican Party has come to. But what I feel like the last almost a decade now, we've seen the downfall of it so much. And that's why those people lose my respect. They always lost my respect. When JD Vance and, you know, the news anchor were, you know, on the Zoom call, looked like, or, you know, just, they were obviously in a different location or whatever. They were talking about what's going on in Springfield, Ohio. Now, to recap on the debate, essentially, what Trump was talking about was very deplorable of him, talking about how immigrants are eating pets. Haitian immigrants eating pets in Springfield, Ohio. Well, the aftermath of that, after, you know, Trump said all that, his supporters and people who believe in that rhetoric basically were going to Springfield, Ohio now and threatening the immigrants there. And literally threats were made to little kids and school that was attempting to happen in Springfield. And it's just crazy that this is happening.
That was close. Is everybody all right?
Anyways, how this goes back to JD Vance in that interview that just happened, I believe, this week or last week or the weekend as well. He admitted to, you know, making fraudulent stories. And the news anchor clocked him and essentially said, wait a minute, so you admit that you're making stories? And he's like, if I have to make stories for the American people to listen to us, I will continue to do so. It just shows they are a party of immatures, of children. Deplorable morals. For me, my own personal belief is like, until it happens to you, you will never learn. Or if you just lack basic empathy or wanting to better the state of America itself, because I'm that type of person. I want to better not just society, you know, American society. I want to better, you know, the state itself, the government itself. That's for a whole other video. If you ever want my own political belief, I don't know if I would ever do that just for safety concerns, because sadly this country cannot handle having a regular, respectable debate and arguments with each other to see different people's points of view. But that's neither here nor there.
I said what I said, and I'm not changing on it, okay?
Also, how we go back to our political discourse, literally this week, this girl, hold on, wait, let me pull up my notes. Her name is Carly Gregg. So, and again, another tragic news here. I have it on my notes because this just happened this week. It's crazy. This 14-year-old girl named, Carly Gregg, as I said, shot her mother. She's 14 years old and she shot her mother. She shot her mother, which is crazy. And you're probably thinking, how did this happen? Literally the mother found, weed and vape pens that the kid was doing. That's it. And the kid was so pressed, she decided to get her parents' gun and go ahead and shoot her mother 3 times in the face. Now, search is up right now. Her name is Carly Gregg, last name Gregg. Literally shot her mother. If that doesn't show you how we need just basic gun reform and basic, regulation of guns, because sure, it was the parents' gun. But the fact that they had it loose in the house again, is so many different factors that plays into it. It's truly insane. And now, the kids are already in court and they're pleading for, mental illness and insanity. Meanwhile, the defenders, obviously, like her stepfather, we have confirmed that in the news as well. And, her lawyers are saying how they plead for insanity and mental illness. However, the house had cameras, and you can literally see the little girl get the gun, put it behind her back while she's attempting to walk to her mother's room, and we can hear the dogs barking. They run away, and you hear the mother yelling in fear. And she shot her 3 times in the face. And the aftermath of that, now that we have further news on that, is how she texted her friend, hey, are you afraid of seeing dead bodies or dead people? Are you squeamish? I can't say that word. And she also texted her dad saying, hey, when are you coming home? She knew what she was doing. And in the courtroom, she's pleading that she doesn't remember anything at all after, she came home. She knew what she was doing. Point blank, period. That's it. There's no argument. That just goes back to our other topic, and also in American culture, how guns are sadly have more rights than people, and people give more empathy to guns, which is crazy.
Oh my God, thank you.
Don't let me get into this, guys, because that would be a whole ass like hour video. Final update, guys, pop culture and whatever, is regarding the VMAs that just happened last week, and our main girl, my friend, by the way, is, hey girl, my other friends as well, hey boos, hello loves, and all of you, hello loves. So basically, the VMAs happened, and it was something. There were choices. There were definitely choices that were made. So, number one, we have to talk about it. The girl that ate up the night. It was Chaperone. First of all, when she went on the carpet, did you not see her Joan of Arc inspired outfit? She fucking ate that with the nails. Now, she ate that up. Point blank, period. And it was also crazy because there was also discourse that happened, I believe, 1 to 2 weeks ago now from the VMAs, of how this photographer said, shut the up, right? And she's like, you shut the up, which is like, clock him. And he yelled that where everyone can hear. If you watched videos, there's a lot of videos now of what happened that night, and it was loud. And she was just defending another photographer, you know, who was trying to do their job and whatever. And respect on that. The performance herself, she ate that up. Go on YouTube, type right now, Chaperone, VMAs. She ate that. Second person of the night, I guess, well, no, I put respect on her name because she's an icon forever. An icon forever. Was Katy Perry. Now, Katy Perry, I'm not gonna lie, especially with this new album, it really wasn't giving. Especially the first single that came out of that album was a choice. It was a choice. Whew. Sorry, guys. I just look so fucking pretty. You can't deny that.
Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful heart.
Anyways, Katy Perry, the VMA performance, I'm not gonna lie. The VMA's performance itself is like, that's how you use props for your performance. And then the lesbianism between like scissoring. Oh. Yep. I said it. Scissoring another performer on stage. I'm like, let's see what the audience thinks. Fucking love that. But I really disagree of how she won VMA's performance of all time. Are we losing it? How could she? It was for Roar, I believe, in 2015 or 2016, around that time frame that she won that VMAs, you know, award for music video of all time. First of all, it should have been the one, the only, Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga should have won. And the nomination for Lady Gaga was also nominated. It was for Paparazzi. How could you not elect Lady Gaga for Paparazzi, the VMAs performance? That is my holy Trinidad book. I truly can't, guys. I truly can't. I really cannot. When do you...
The fuck does that mean?
Do the things you're supposed to do? Another thing, guys, that happened literally this week as well. I think it's the 3rd week of September that I'm filming this. Again, not that smart with the books. Do not clock me. But J. Diddy, or P. Diddy, whatever his name is, that disgusting ass person of a man. I never liked him. His music was always shite to me. His music was always shite. And I said what I said.
Just so you know, you're not fucking slick. I see right through that fucking facade, and I'm coming for your ass, bitch.
Anyways, but that happened. He got arrested for sex trafficking, pedophilia. Literally, they found 1,000 bottles of baby oil in this guy's house for XEXX parties, happy parties. Literally with male prostitutes, so you know they were fat. And, you know, other girls as well. And literally, people have come up and said this kind of events will last for days. And how girls will be worn out. And the male prostitutes will be... Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why? Men... When I mean men, guys, because obviously I'm a girl. I'm a guy too. Hi. But I'm a guy too, obviously. It's like, calm down. Just calm down with all that. But what he did was truly deplorable, and there's some stuff I can't obviously talk about on this channel, of course, and what YouTube moderators and whatever. Truly deplorable. Thank God he got caught. I'm really happy he got caught. One less evil person in this world. But unfortunately, the reality of, again, I don't want to talk about politics more, but, and I don't know what else to say. I really don't. I love to mention too, our girl, Charlie XCX babes. She's on tour. She's on tour with Troye Sivan, the twink. You know. But they're on tour for what's it called? The Brat album. Like finally, we needed this, like some fun in our life. It's Brat Autumn. Anyways, guys, that's a wrap up for this week. Truly thank you all so much for coming here to watch today's, what's it called, America's Got a Problem. Because we do have a problem. But for real loves, thank you so much for coming to my channel today and watching and just enjoying me going crazy. I've been not feeling myself lately, so I don't know. I just been wearing this sweater for the last 2 months straight. Obviously, I wash it. Don't come after me. Who are you? For real though, bye loves. Mwah.